Hey everybody, Bob Paskins here. Let's get ready for another daily motivational drill. This week we've been talking about exceeding expectations. And today I want to focus on caring for the customer. Now, is it me or has customer service really gone downhill? It used to seem that customer service, good customer service, was routine, was expected. But now it's been turned upside down, where good customer service is almost an unexpected treat when it does happen to you. Companies are going for cost-cutting measures and leaving the customer behind. Now, when did this happen, or why did this happen, or even what are the effects of good customer care? The customer gets lost in the process, and if you are going to exceed expectations, good customer service should be a part of your program. Now, about a year or so ago, we actually moved, and when we moved, we had to transfer services from one house to the other. One of the services we were looking to transfer was our internet and cable plan. So sure enough, we had moved, and I placed the phone call in, and I said, okay, great, we've moved. What can we do to set up our service here? Well, they were very happy to walk us through the program, and of course, take on a small relocation charge, which you would have to pay. Then they promised to send the tech out. Well, sure enough, the tech didn't show up that day. So we had to call and say, okay, great. Well, they found another day. The tech showed up, and guess what? There was a problem. A problem with a cut line and a problem on their other end, where I would have to call customer service. So sure enough, I picked up the phone, and I called customer service. And in this day and age, you don't get a person, you get a voice prompt, which led to another voice prompt, which led to a third voice prompt. And then finally, I got the right person. Well, guess what this person said? I'm sorry, I can't help you because this is actually part of another company. Put me on hold. Great. Now I'm talking to the other company. Waiting. Other company picks up. Says, okay, great. Here's your problem, but I'm not the right person. You have to talk to a different department. So on hold again. I mean, at this point, I had all of the on-hold music and all of their ads just memorized. I could have just sung the song or done it for them. Well, sure enough, time and time went by, and all of a sudden you hear that dreaded click and silence. And you all look into your phone and think, what's going on? Hello, is there anyone there? But sure enough, we got disconnected. And man, I was frustrated. I looked at my phone, it was 48 minutes. But had to do it again. So same thing, went through the exact same program. Spoke to company one, same. Spoke to company two. All right, get to a different person, same music through this whole time. And sure enough, before speaking to that other person, I was disconnected again. Another 43 minutes. Well, finally, what was determined was that our house or our location or with our lines, we weren't able to use their services anymore. So then I had to call the cancellation department. So I called the cancellation department. Guess what? You could cancel, but because you'd have to break your contract, they were going to charge you an additional fee. Even though there was nothing that we could have done on this, we had to pay a cancellation fee for something that we couldn't use in the first place. With that poor customer service, I realized this is the last time we're going to use them. So we went to their competitor, and sure enough, man, everything was great. They set everything up. We got the program going. Well, a couple of months into the service contract, I looked at the bill and realized, it was a whole lot more than it should have been. I mean, like twice as much more. As I was looking at this, I realized what happened. That we have a voice control remote, and that our youngest, Cameron, figured out how to work it and found all of his favorite movies. And we just hit the voice control and then hit the word for buy, and boom, he'd have the movie. And Cameron, for that 1 month, racked up over $180 of pay-per-view animated movies. In fact, renting a couple of movies 2 or 3 times. So I saw this and I'm like, oh no, I'm going to have to call this customer service company. And I called them. But it was a completely different experience. These people couldn't have been nicer. This nice woman on the phone said, oh, I understand what your problem is. And you know what? We've seen this before. We're going to give you grace on this. So she waived roughly $150 of our $180 additional fee off the books. Additionally, she took the next step. She took the extra mile. She went the extra mile and said, you know what? Here's a PIN code that you can use to set that up so this problem didn't happen again. Well, I remember that. It was excellent customer service. Not only did she take care of the problem, she made sure it wouldn't happen again. And I figured upon hanging up, unless something goes drastically wrong, we're a customer with them for life. So here's the drill. When you are talking to your customers, put your best foot forward. See if you can go the extra mile with them. Look to exceed expectations, because in this day and age, just good customer service would be remembered. Bad customer service absolutely will be remembered, but not for the positive ways. But good customer service will definitely be remembered. It can be talked about. I've shared that story with Cameron with a number of people, and I've shared even that company that they've been with. So that's what good customer service can provide. The last thing is good customer service. The middle word is customer. They have already bought from you. They have already decided that you are the solution. So treat them well. Treat them with respect of someone who pays to work with you. So this is Bob Paskins for the 2-minute motivational drill, encouraging you to engage in life, to let your light shine, and to be a champ. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.